y'all. Whoa, you can't see me behind that thing. Hold on here. Oh, I got a lot going on here tonight. So, hey y'all. It's Paul Robertson, your hostess with the mostest here. Good evening. Happy Thursday. I've got somebody with me tonight. Let's welcome to the biggest happy hour in a half an hour. We have JT.
Thank you. Honored to be here.
Do you like that? Is that going to stick? Is JT going to stick?
I hope so. I keep forgetting about it, but everyone keeps reminding me, so I think it's got to stick.
I heard it last night on the JNC.
Yeah, Ellie was pushing it.
Right. Yeah. So if you watched the Jams and Cocktails podcast show last night, Wednesday nights, every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Our good friends, Brad, Jordan, Ellie, and sometimes Derek.
Sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes they were talking and referencing, yes, you got your own segment there.
Yeah.
The Geordie Files.
Yeah, and I'm good with JT.
Okay, there we
like
go.
That. Yeah.
We might know somebody who works in a place that they can check on vanity tags.
Oh.
Would you like the JT driver license plate?
Yes.
That would be pretty cool.
That would be dope.
That'd be better?
Yeah.
All right, so let's get this going here. We're going to get this party started. So we've got a good cocktail tonight. JT is in the house, so we're going to make some cocktails here. So let's see what we've got. This is called the Bikini Martini.
Oh.
Is that better? Okay.
We can hear you now.
But I think what we're going to call this the J-Teeny.
Oh, the J-Teeny.
Yeah, that works.
That's good.
That works. All right, yeah, sure. What the hell?
Yeah.
All right, so what we've got in this thing here is we're going to take our shaker. We're going to have to probably be making a few. Want to shout out there to Siri. Thanks for tuning in, Siri. One of our biggest fans there, and thank you for tuning in here. So here we go. So what we've got, this is the South Florida company here, Coconut Cartel, and I've been following them for a while, just haven't had the chance to pull the trigger, but we were finally went ahead and local store here. I'll give a shout out to ABC Liquors, even though sometimes I don't like the fact they don't always are putting Florida rums in the store. But anyway, so yes, so there's if you're available there, Coconut Cartel in ABC Liquor Store here, over here. So they're based out of Miami. So what we have is the J-Teeny is, listen to that pop.
Wow.
We have 1.5 ounces of coconut rum.
We like that.
We have 1 ounce. Yes, I know I'm a rum guy, but yes, we do have to have some vodka around the house.
Oh.
And there we go. She already
it's a regular show.
She jinxed me. She's like, where's all the parts where you're...
Where's the spilling? Where's the mess?
Oh my God. Yes, well, it's the stupid...
It's because it's not rum.
Yes. Oh, well, that probably makes the difference there. Look.
Oh, that's why.
Cracked. Okay, so... a little bit worried about this now. Well, you can see how often I actually drink this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
the other side. Turn.
Little glass never hurt anyone.
We'll go ahead and pour that much. So all right, because we'll eventually use it. So all right,
that's crazy.
Man, they don't make glass from Swedish.
Is it glass or is it plastic?
I think it's glass.
Sounds like glass.
Wow.
All right. Anyway,
was this from ABC also?
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
I've actually had it for a while.
Oh.
All right. So anyway, so that's a.
I'm just gonna blame you.
Ounce of vodka. I don't care what you use.
Without glass.
With or without glass, yes. We'll make a few here tonight.
Makes you tougher.
This is supposed to be all in frosted glasses here. We got 1/2 ounce of the red stuff. One of the reasons why you have grenadine is just to make your drinks red or pink.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're so making a mess tonight. But
thank God for this big mat.
Yes.
Shout out.
Shout out to the big mat. Ooh. Jeez. This is a lot of pressure. Maybe I'm just a little performance anxiety here tonight, maybe. Wow.
Oh no, it's stuck.
Yeah, then we break something else. Shit, that sealed up real good.
Nice.
I get it all over my clothes. So here we go. Let's see here. First up. All right.
Beautiful.
There you go, the J-Teeny.
J-Teeny for J-Tay. J-Tay-Teeny.
All right, I've got all the
Thank
stuff
you.
all over the drumsticks there, so let's try to make this, we'll try to finish all this up quick as possible to get to the usual shenanigans. So this one might be going a little bit longer tonight, actually. We're going to just go ahead and double this so we can make the other two for the
Yeah, there you go.
off camera. I haven't been drinking yet, so I don't know what the hell is. Like I said,
That's probably the problem. Yeah, right?
No, geez. Well, she is wearing her Only Rums shirt,
Rums
so
shirt,
yeah,
yeah.
so check her out on her page there.
Yes. When I get it.
Yes. All right, so we're gonna go there.
And this rum is healthy, right? Because it's got coconut water principles.
correct,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it's healthy rum.
Could I get the glass shards?
All right, Jordan, that might be a little extra. Okay.
Okay.
I'll let you know now. That might be a little stronger.
Oh.
Because I poured all that rum and then shook it up. Yeah.
Well, bottoms up, right?
Yeah, that's right. That's how you roll.
Tastes delicious.
All right.
No, very good.
You were supposed to straighten that.
All right. Well, anyway,
We're all gonna die.
Yeah, right.
yeah, we're all gonna die.
Use your
We're
teeth.
gonna have
Yeah.
alcohol poisoning more than
The
have
glass
shards.
shard. Use your teeth as a filter. Yeah.
The worst part about it is I have no bar back, and oh boy, this part again. Yes.
Oh boy. A
And
little
let's-
shake.
We're gonna cover this up because we know the grenadine will get spilled everywhere. So we're gonna cover that up.
I was responsible.
Take this.
Yeah,
Of
just-
course, be
yeah.
careful with that. Oh, here's the cap if you want to try to put it on. But anyways, holy moly! What a
Wowzers. Oh, here it goes again.
wow! This is where I could just see it get flung all over the place. Oh,
There's
man,
got to be a
this is-
tactic, right?
There
I don't
must
know what
I
it
don't
is,
know.
but
See,
I don't know.
I'm not a professional.
Yeah, give it a drum beat.
Yeah.
Doodle-doo.
Scorpion drumsticks.
Knock the bar.
Wow! Holy
Would you
moly!
like me to try while you move on to something else?
Sure. Let's see if you can just be careful and not go flinging, because it's red. Remember? It's
Yeah.
Gonna be,
Had to put the color in.
yes.
Yeah, that's wild.
I had movement.
She's got movement. Oh my god.
It's a bottle opener.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, she got it. All right.
Oh, nice job.
Sure, I'm gonna put it on the seat here, and I'll probably it'll fall on my feet now too. All right, so here we go. So we're gonna make our J-Teeny here. The rest of it,
Love it.
it was. These glasses were frosted, but we're in Florida. It doesn't stay frosted
Yeah.
for very long.
We get nothing cold.
There we go. Look at that fancy Frenchie. So here we go.
Wowzers.
So we've already starting off with a hot mess. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers to
Thanks
Drums
for
and
having
Rums,
me.
jams and cocktails, jams and
Jams and
coffee, jams
Yeah.
and drums, and jams and
Drums and cocktails.
Yeah,
Like,
drums and-
That's kind of the same thing as drums and rums.
And the J-Teeny.
this is.
It smells good.
Yeah,
Actually, it does taste good.
that's not too
Oh, there we
shabby.
go. All right, let's get this stuff in high gear here. We are all over the place. So hey, hopefully you all thought that was pretty damn entertaining there. So
I know I would if I was
let's
at
just
home.
check in real quick here. So all right, so we said hi to Siri. All right, I think it's time to make up some Drums and Rums aprons to keep the rum off the shirt.
Ah,
It's funny you say that because
he does have an apron.
I don't know
Somewhere.
Where it is.
it's in over there.
Oh, you're asking me to get it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you still
This-
have to drink your drink,
And
so
she
you
just
do
spilled-
need the
and-
apron.
And she just spilled it too. So Charlene, it's right there. It's up underneath the hat.
Oh.
Have that.
Swappy.
There you go. So yes, good point there, Kirk. I should probably wear my. This was supposed to be.
Oh,
Your white crisp apron.
Yes. So this will stop stuff from getting messy, right? I might as well just. Well, maybe I should just take the shirt off and wear the apron because after all, it is National Nude Day.
Ah.
I don't know if you guys knew that, but it is yesterday after Nude Day. Maybe we do have to maybe come up with an apron that's not white because. Are you allowed to wear white after Labor Day? Is that what it is?
I think you
It's not
can't
after Labor
wear
Day.
it.
It's after Memorial Day. It's before
Is it-
Labor Day.
Yeah.
All right,
I
whatever.
don't know. But you're doing it.
Yes. All right, so there you go. Yes, maybe we'll try to keep the rum off the
mouse
shoe.
might be a little sticky.
Great. There goes another mouse.
Wonderful.
Did we have a problem with the mouse before when Doc was here? Yeah. Destroyed. We spilled rum on the mouse.
I spilled everything on that.
All right, Paul. In the morning, why am I so sore? Yeah, for sure. So okay. Anyway. Oh my God. So yes, we're a hot mess in it all over here. Let's get this.
Hot Mess Express.
There's everything going on here. So we're 11 minutes in. We're spilling things. We've got broken bottles.
Yep. We've drank
know,
glass.
We drank glass. Hey kids, that's the new TikTok trend. Drink glass.
Now you know why the drink is red.
Yes, that's why it's because it's not.
Yeah.
It's not grenadine.
It's not
anymore.
grenadine.
All right, so let's get to our favorite segment that we call "What the Florida" and find out what our card for tonight is. Okay, here we go. So as you know, remember, go ahead and post your response in the comments in the Drums and Rums group, the Facebook group there. And remember, again, this is always the fun thing when people start reading those comments, and if they missed the show, all they're reading is your answers, and they have no idea the context, which is great. Because that means they should go back and watch if they want to stay in touch and find out. Oh, this is a good one.
I can only imagine.
Okay, JT. I'll give you the honor. You can read the card.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. How many times a day do you check your Facebook? Wow. Do people count that? I don't know if I can count that high.
Facebook does.
Yeah. Okay. Can you look up the stats probably through Facebook?
I'm sure if you ask Zuckerberg.
Ah. Uh-huh. So
All right, so
how
there
many
we go.
times a day do you check your Facebook?
All right. So how many times a day? All right. Let's hear it. So let's hear it. So again, I guess it's just that one's probably going to be an easy one just to go ahead and post in the.
I feel like I
the
should answer.
group. So yeah. So there we go. So post it over. See the link in the chat here. Go ahead and post it. I don't. Yeah, that's a really.
There's ways to phrase that sound inappropriate.
What's that?
I do it 100 times a day.
Ah.
Yes. If you watched what did Mr. Bradley say last night? Something to the effect of he likes to play with himself, play by himself, play with himself.
Yeah. Probably all
I guess
of
you
that.
got to go back and watch the Jams and Cocktails show last night for exactly
Yeah.
what phrase. He said something very.
And then selling pumps.
That's right. Yes.
We talked about that too. Yeah.
Yes.
The pump.
And he gets him pumped up in the morning.
Keep all.
All right. So there's a lot of craziness
Oh
going on.
my
All right. So
gosh.
thank you all for tuning in again tonight. So like I said, if you're just joining us here, we have JT, Jordan Taylor of the Jams and Cocktails podcast. She's got her segment there on the show called the Geordie Files, and reading about the daily or the each Wednesday's birthdays, new current news events of the week.
Yes, and all the trauma of the world
Yes,
events. Yes.
so
Lately, there's been some doozies.
There's new trauma today.
There's new
Oh.
trauma. There's new.
Ivana Trump.
I heard
Oh,
that.
that's right. Yeah, that's right. Ivana.
Not Ivanka.
That's a whole.
Yeah, that's another one. That's another letter.
So did
Yeah.
she say to Donald, Ivana divorce?
Oh.
Hold on. I think I got it. Ah, look at that.
Damn.
We can't hear it.
But it was there.
It was there. Trust me. Trust me, verified. All right. So yes. So check it out. There, we're making our. This was called the
That was totally the wrong thing, by the way.
what?
Wrong
It
button.
wasn't a room shot. It was a whole drum beat.
Oh, I put the Oh yeah.
That's pretty.
I don't know
snazzy.
where it is. It's on the other one. Oh, I forgot to take the card. I forgot to change the sound card. Oh well. Okay. Anyway. So yeah.
You were so confident
So
too.
we're such amateurs here. This is why.
This is fun.
This is why I'll be
We really haven't been drinking.
keeping my
much.
desk.
Yeah,
on.
right? I think that's the problem, maybe. We didn't drink a
More
lot.
alcohol.
That's true. So,
Yeah.
with that being said, we need more alcohol. I think that's a great time to cue up our Florida Man story here. So, yes,
Mm.
it's our Florida Man story here. So, yes, check it out. We have our Florida Man drink there, our Florida Man beer.
Ooh.
We're going to go ahead and cue that up. We're going to dry that off for me here because it's got a little condensation, I guess as the kids call it, or something to that effect. The kids don't call it. Oh wait, I'm a Gen X, right? Do the millennials call it that? The disease?
Maybe.
Maybe. All right, so here we go. So there's our Florida Man beer, and here we go with our story. So this is right in your neck of the woods here, JT.
Yeah.
So let's hear this.
It might have been us. No, I'm just kidding.
Where were you?
Yeah.
Yes, we just bailed her out of jail.
At a wild
Here
and
we go.
bizarre
All right.
crime scene
Even-
in Martin County.
we
Chapter
even
5
have
over Indian
Florida
Town,
women
where a
too.
chase
So,
came to
all
an
right,
end
so
after a woman
this
smashed
story
her
was
pickup truck
based
into
on,
a
and
deputy's
I know you're not
motorcycle
watching
and
here,
then
but you see the
another
visuals, and I'll
sheriff's
read for you.
cruiser.
And what she did next
Martin County,
surprised
Florida.
deputies and put her and deputies in danger.
There's loud-
WPTV's Ryan Hughes live outside the sheriff's office to break down the chaotic scene
All right.
today, Ryan.
There's
Hopefully that's a little bit better. A little bit better?
Michael and
Oh,
Kelly,
yeah,
the
but
sheriff
we're not
telling
talking
us
yet.
that
There was no
driver
sound
was
at that
not
point.
the intended target of a traffic
That better?
stop.
Okay. Hopefully I didn't blow all y'all's eardrums out.
For some reason, she hit the gas.
So here we go.
Deputies on a long
Martin County, Florida.
hitting
A
deputy's
woman
motorcycle and
woman
cruiser along the way.
led
And
Martin
then
County
she
deputies on a
finally
chase
came to
Wednesday,
stop.
caused a
Sheriff
rollover
said
wreck,
she
and
threw
threw a rubber snake at the law enforcement
One of
officer.
his deputies
Authorities said. Now again, when I said that this was last Wednesday, that wasn't yesterday. This was actually back in May, so the middle of May that this happened. According to the Martin County Sheriff's Office, the woman, whose name has not been released, that's interesting, sped away from a traffic stop Wednesday morning
Mystery.
and intentionally, no, she didn't drive that truck. So you can find out here in
Oh,
a second.
jeez.
Intentionally hit a deputy on a motorcycle. The woman then led deputies on a chase that ended on Warfield Boulevard when she struck sheriff's office patrol car, as well as a truck with 3 people inside, causing the vehicle to roll over.
Wow. That's a mess.
When a deputy approached the woman, she threw a rubber snake at him, according to the sheriff's office. The woman was eventually taken into custody. An exclusive video from WPTV Chopper 5 shows several of the Martin County Sheriff's Office cruisers pinning the woman's pickup truck. 4 people were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries, and the deputies who were hit by the women were not hurt. Sheriff William Snyder said the driver was not the intended target of the traffic stop, but for some reason she stepped on the gas pedal, leading deputies on a chase, hitting multiple vehicles, and once she finally stopped, she threw a rubber snake at the deputy. Ironically, the motor unit flipped his blue lights on to stop another vehicle he saw. This truck, who he had not focused on, took off at a high rate of speed. Oh my God. High rate of speed, Snyder said. While trying to get away, the investigator said the woman intentionally rammed the deputy's motorcycle. He was able to bail off the bike and wasn't hurt. Then, into the chase, the sheriff said the deputy tried another reckless and dangerous move. Said the oh my God. The sheriff said the driver tried another reckless move. Hold on, I need a
A
drink.
wild and bizarre crime scene in Martin County.
All right.
Chapter 5 over
Now I feel like a
Indian
Florida
Town,
man.
where a
Better?
chase
Yes.
came to an end after a woman smashed a pickup truck into a deputy's motorcycle.
You don't even
The
know where
shakes,
you were
the
then.
shakes, the shakes have stopped.
And what she did
When the
next
deputy,
surprised
when that deputy was, yeah, no, I don't think so.
Ryan Hughes live outside the
Then into the chase, the sheriff said the driver tried another reckless and dangerous move. When that deputy was first coming up to the pickup, she intentionally swerved
Michael and
into
Kelly, the
his
sheriff
lane,
telling us that
causing-
driver was not the intended
nearly
target
causing
of
a
the
head-on
traffic
collision.
stop, but once she saw those
Reading
blue
is
lights,
fundamental,
for
kids.
some
Mhm.
reason, she hit the gas
The
lead
sheriff
deputies
said the
on a
woman,
long chase,
the woman,
hitting a
then
deputy's
rammed
motorcycle
another
and
patrol car
cruiser
and
along the
crashed
way.
into 3
And
innocent
then when she
people in
finally
that blue
came to a
pickup,
stop,
causing it
the
to
sheriff
flip over.
saying she
When
threw a
deputies
rubber
finally
snake
surrounded her truck,
at
the
one of
sheriff
his
said the
deputies.
woman threw what appeared to be a live snake at the deputy, but it turned out to be made of rubber. Thankfully, he had transitioned to put his firearm away and get his taser out, and he was able to deploy the taser. Snyder added the driver had suffered from mental health challenges in the past. He said the chase was necessary and his deputies engaged properly. She completed 2 aggravated assaults before the final lock-on of the chase, at what point they were not stopped, Snyder said. So there is our Florida woman
Wow.
story there. Crazy
That is
story.
a whole mess.
It probably would have sounded better if I can actually read properly, but I think hopefully the visuals give you some general idea what the hell happened in this case.
Yeah, I would like to watch the whole thing beginning to end, I feel, to
So-
see that madness.
So I'll yeah, if you're interested, I'll post the well here. I'll go ahead and I'll post this comment here. I'll go ahead and I'll post this in the chat. But if y'all make sure you promise to not click on this link until after the show here tonight. So here we go. Holy cow.
Now, my question is, do you think that she just carries the snake around, or is it for that reason? Like, why did she have the fake rubber snake? Is it,
Just to throw it at people.
yeah, just to, like,
randomly cause chaos.
yeah, or did she just have a collection of rubber creatures in her car?
Again, we were.
That's the main question of
Yes,
the whole
right.
thing, I
We had
feel.
so many more questions to
Yeah.
ask. Yes.
That's
we
the
need,
first one.
We need. I think I know what we need. We need jams and investigations.
Dun, dun, dun!
Yeah, sorry, I don't have that one. That one's Brad's.
I like it.
Who's on the case, right? The sleuth.
Yeah. We have the inside hookup.
That's right.
The
yes. So
detective.
we gotta find out what is the story. What's going on there? Why is there a rubber snake in here?
And why was her name redacted?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many questions asked. Maybe we can eventually. Maybe we'll come back to the
A
story.
wild
I'm
and
probably sure
bizarre
that they'll move.
crime scene
The news will move on from
in
this
Top
because
five over
Yeah.
Indian town where a chase
it's
came to
there's
an
something
end
else
after a
going
I
on.
mean, she was committed to the cause of
Oh yeah,
whatever
yeah.
she was getting away. I don't know. I don't know what she was
So-
trying to do, but
So this ended up out in Indian Town,
ah,
which is still Martin County, right?
Mhm.
So I don't remember where they started it. So I think we need to get the helper a mic off camera. Oh,
Michael and Kelly, the sheriff, telling us.
all right, bartender.
today.
Oh my God. Okay. So hey, Robin. Do you know Robin?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Robin.
Hi, Robin.
Bartender of 20 years. I'm cracking up. You can see how professional I am, right, Robin? So thank you for tuning in.
Oh, it's
I
so
got a
good.
lot going on here, right? You know,
Yeah.
this and two-fisting it here, you know.
And if we didn't have enough Florida Man, I brought
Oh.
this very cool coloring book that I've never colored in. It's an epic coloring book. It says in the bottom corner, I believe, and it is all Florida Man stories and very detailed, intricate photos to color.
Do you know? So are the photos actually like taken from? Okay, there we go. National Naked Day.
Oh,
Perfect.
good. She flipped to the perfect one.
Right, yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Cue that up. That's why she's the producer.
She is great.
That's what it says in her resume.
Yep. Great.
So all
It's
right.
epic.
Disturbing. How about
So-
this?
Luckily, he was able to bail off the bike and wasn't hurt.
Florida Man.
Who once killed a goat and drank its blood still wants to be your senator.
Oh, yeah. Killed a goat, drank its blood, still wants to be your senator. Will we vote for them? Probably yes.
Oh well, yeah, because they're
least
the
half
most
of the people
interesting.
will,
That-
yeah.
That's just it. That's what it's about now, right? I mean, if you've got some interesting shit, that's what we want to watch.
I mean, why not?
We elect things we want to watch train wrecks, and that's why our country is.
Flourishing. Yeah.
All right. So yes.
Thank you for coming to our TED Talk.
Yes, that's right. So while I've got to make sure I keep my Florida Man can cool, say that 10 times fast. You do have some other things here to.
Oh, I do. We have gifts. We brought a collection of koozies.
These collector items.
Yes. Limited edition, only touched by my hands. No. And a lovely sticker.
Oh.
It's so beautiful for the JNC podcast. So,
We need
yeah.
we need to get a JNC listener to get that tattoo.
Not it.
I know. Do you want to do it?
Who
Maybe
will be?
a neck tat.
Oh
A
yes.
neck one would be awesome. Yeah, cheek tat.
No, actually, I think it should go on one of those spinny wheels. You spin the wheel to see where it goes.
Oh.
And who gets it?
Russian roulette of
Oh,
tattoos.
and who gets it?
We're in shot collar.
Oh.
And we get a tattoo artist in the
Lounge to
the
do
lounge. Yes.
Yeah,
JNC,
on the spot.
The legendary JNC lounge. Let's
Oh.
make this happen.
Don't tell Brad.
I won't be doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it's Ellie.
Oh my
Well,
god.
I really hope it's Derek, but
Yes.
yeah.
All right. So yes, thank you everybody for tuning in. Oh. Yes. So yes. So check out. So this is available on Amazon.
It is on Amazon.
Okay. So I know Prime days are over, but
Yes.
I'm sure it probably doesn't cost a whole lot to ship that book.
Nope. I think it was like $10, maybe $9.
So
I don't
this
know.
to me looks like this actually was a photo, like a real photo of
Yeah,
somebody.
this is, I'm sure, a story in here too.
I'm surprised it's not Crocs. Crocs on a Croc.
True. Ah. Yeah, they missed the mark on that one,
Hey,
didn't
you
they?
know, we were gonna actually have alligator the other night,
Mm-hmm.
but we didn't have a crock pot.
But were you wearing your Crocs?
I don't even know Crocs.
I know.
Yes, that's right. You're gonna get some dad jokes here, right? Yes.
That was
It
good,
comes-
though.
it comes-
That was
thank you.
good.
Thank you, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you. I'll be here all until you turn it off right here. All right, so let's flip back off of our screen here. So we'll go wide, and there you go, live and in person.
They've
All
seen
right, so
enough of
yes,
the
let's read
accident.
our card again here. All right, so how many times a day do you check Facebook? Come on, let's see it. Be honest, because we know you're on Facebook all the goddamn time. Your boss told us how often you were on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
You know, while you should be working and doing stuff.
Going to the bathroom.
Yep,
whatever
exactly.
you're-
Oh, I gotta go run to the bathroom real quick. And
Yep.
Whatever.
Gotta go check on my kids.
Yep.
Mhm,
So,
mhm.
or if you're maybe behind the bar and you're supposed to be making drinks and you're too busy checking Facebook. No,
Mhm.
I'm just no offense, Robin. I'm just
Just
no,
saying.
not judging, not judging. Okay. So, all right. So yeah. So check it out. So we're gonna check out our latest podcast that we had on the Drums and Rums. We had Harley Cornell of the Hook and Bridge podcast. So it's a new podcast. Very similar, you know, they're in the music and some news and different, you know, fun things. So it's, you know, they are, where are they at? They're located, I think, up in Virginia area. But yeah, it's a brother, sister podcast, and they've got different guests on. And their premise was songwriter, hook, and a bridge. That's what they're kind of, their good tie into it. And so they're the most recent episode there on the Drums and Rums podcast. I'm not sure what I've got going on next week. I'm not sure yet. You know, who knows? Who knows who this guest is going to be for next Tuesday? I'm slacking.
You could put it on the spinny wheel.
It could,
Random
or
things.
I could do an episode about daiquiris because next Tuesday is
Oh.
National Daiquiri Day.
Oh, and you do make a wicked daiquiri.
Yes, thank you. So,
Mhm. Yay, drinks!
yes.
We like National Drink Days.
Ooh, maybe we should have a special Tuesday edition of the happy hour. I don't know.
Like that's my,
Yeah,
like that's my
yeah.
decision.
All right. So yes, do you enjoy when you think of daiquiri? What comes to mind?
Definitely the frozen strawberry daiquiris. Yeah.
Okay.
Even though I know it's not. Only because you've educated me. Otherwise, I wouldn't. Yeah.
Rummicated.
Yeah.
Rum-
You've
rummicated,
rummicated me.
yes.
Yeah.
So, yes. So the daiquiri is just typically it's just simple, probably one of the simplest drinks. And it's actually probably one of the hardest drinks to get. And I'd like to get your take on that, Robin. You said that you bartend. Get your thoughts on a daiquiri. How often you get daiquiris? People asking for daiquiris coming in, where it's not, because I know a lot of places I've asked for one. They tell me that I don't have a blender because bartenders hate having to blend and mix anything. I know that for that fact. Unless it's already in a machine that's already spinning, because it takes too much time to make. Just get them a beer and quick, mix, spirits and mix. But yeah, I think that's definitely so. So the daiquiri though in the blender is going to have a whole lot of other stuff. But that's what a lot of people think about when they're on a cruise ship, or
Yeah.
on the beach, or on the thing. So.
And also margarita, probably too. They
Right.
also think the frozen slushy margarita
And
more
actually-
than on the rocks.
And a daiquiri isn't too far removed from a margarita. Just replace a couple
Ah.
of things.
Mhm.
And, so anyway, so it is typically served straight up in your daiquiri, shaken and shaken.
Shaken and strained, stirred.
Bond, James Bond. So
Sean Connery.
yes. All right, so what do we got going on here in the chats? Okay, we're just catching up on the chats here. So yes, so who we had on the podcast, we'll see who we have next week. It's always a mystery sometimes. But next month is August, which is also my birthday month, which is also Rum Month, and
Oh,
National
dear.
Rum Day is on. Oh, it's actually on another Tuesday, I think.
Oh.
National Rum Day is on August 16th. So definitely we'll be doing a lot of rum stuff. We have rum guests going to be coming up from North Carolina, so I'm going to be taking a trip up to North Carolina to go visit Instill Distilling, and also Outer Banks, makes the Kill Devil rum there out in the OBX. So that's going to be coming up at the end of the month. I'll be going up there, and then obviously taping those episodes for August. So what else we got going on here? So we're I don't know, just definitely review, rate, subscribe, check out the Jams and Cocktails podcast, check out the Jams and Coffee morning show now on the same places you find the Jams and Cocktails weekly podcast
For you
on
early
Facebook.
birds.
Yep, live video, call in, right? They have a call in number
Yeah,
there, right?
live traffic reports.
That's
Yes.
right. Yes,
Mhm.
that's right. We know a few people that called in to say let people know that maybe we should find some good stuff to call in about.
Yeah.
It'd be great to call in hey, there's some naked guy running along I-95, right? That'd be making some news.
And
right?
Brad would say it too.
Brad, what are you doing on I-95? Get over
Yeah.
here.
Oh.
Sorry.
Love
Oh, yes. So hopefully you've got your tell me how many times you checking Facebook there. So if y'all are interested in the JTini here, let me know and I'll post the recipe there. If you watch the video, that's why I'm not going to quit my day job to go open up a bar in the Caribbean and call it Cocktails and Dreams because I am not Tom Cruise. I'm taller than him, and I'm also not Scientologist, though I might get shut down now because I just talked about Scientology.
Oh dear.
But yes, I am not a professional, but I play one on TV or on Facebook. So yes. So what is everybody drinking there tonight? There. So Siri, Kirk, for those that are still listening and hanging out there. So maybe we'll have to get a mic there for the off-camera person. For her comments, whatever she already finished her drink, which is.
She did not.
Oh.
That was the empty.
Oh, that was the stunt double one. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I'm the one who's Woo.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm all.
It is pretty good.
All bougie. Pinkies out. Yes.
Yes.
So I do make a mess when I'm making drinks. Ask her about.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep
It's like, hey, come on over, Paul. Make some drinks and hang out with us on the podcast tonight. And after I leave, it's like
Soiled.
friggin'. Now that is a word to use. Soiled. Wow.
Somebody's smacking you in the face with tortillas.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's true. How hilarious was
Yes.
that?
So check
Oh
out
my gosh.
last week. So a week from yesterday's episode on the Jams and Cocktails show, I was sat in on the panel there and went toe to toe with the toughest tortilla face slapper in the land.
And double tortilla'd up.
Double tortilla
To
up,
2 instead of 1.
and
It was brutal.
it was yes. I don't know. So it was a TikTok challenge, right?
Yeah,
So who does all the research on the TikTok challenges?
definitely me.
Oh, so there's some
Yes.
really good ones out there.
I'm big into the TikTok.
So wait a minute. So there's one that I heard that cops are telling people to be careful about, some lawnmower or lawn challenge. Do you know about that?
Oh no.
Okay, well,
Oh.
yeah, we got a new one coming up.
Maybe
here
we
on
do.
Jams and Cocktails.
Yeah, if anyone knows of any different little activity
Oh.
challenges, let us know.
Tide Pods?
Yeah.
So-
Oh yeah,
What's that?
Brad's already tried
Can
that
we
one.
make Tide Pods?
Tide
Oh,
Pods.
no, I'm definitely not doing the cinnamon challenge there for sure. That
Oh,
was-
yeah, no, not
my
that
God,
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
no.
gotta go watch.
Mm-mm.
Go back and watch. But yeah, so what do you got coming up there next week on the Jams and Cocktails?
Well, next week we're playing Match Game, which some of you may know. I guess newly Alec Baldwin hosted it, but back in the day, Gene Rayburn
then he shot
and
somebody.
yeah. Oh my god, and it was so sad when we were watching because I didn't realize there was a new one, and we watched the new one, and it was literally a whole prison jail episode one, and they were all in their little yeah, and I was like,
Foreshadowing!
yeah. And it was years ago, obviously now before all that, and Brad said the same thing. He was like, this is eerie, but yeah, it was pretty good. It's fun. So we're gonna be playing Match Game. We're openly looking for some panelists and contestants. So
Okay.
if anyone wants to come be part of the, soiree.
So are you? Is it open to people remote or is it all in person?
I think mainly in person,
Okay.
but we do have the hotline number.
Okay.
So one special chosen person can probably participate that way.
Oh, the chosen one.
Whoever calls in
You have
first.
to almost have a mate, not a mate, but a co-person.
Yeah.
Well, no.
The idea is to guess what that person.
Well, you need at least two,
Two.
a pair,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
An even number, right?
So we need that, and we need 2. So we need 2 to play and 2 to participate or to guess. Give the clues. I don't know. Something.
yeah.
We need 4 people. I don't know.
So if you want to come and have some fun, have some free drink. Huh?
I'm thinking the newlywed game.
Oh.
Oh.
That would be a good one too. Oh.
That'd be actually funny.
That would be a good one.
Can we be not newlywed game?
The old one, the old, the.
Oh, Mary Gordon.
Oh no, we
The very
no.
married game?
We were talking before. We gave him an idea for another show, game to do on the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what was that show called? I don't even remember what it was
Dating
called.
game.
Dating game.
Oh, wow. Durr.
Have some more martini.
Yeah, right. Let me just have another sip.
Or JT, sorry.
Yeah, another J-teeny for J-Tay.
All right, so Siri says she's sipping on some Afro Head rum. Yes.
Oh, do we have that?
Yes, we do.
Of course you do.
So right up behind the rock sound. So right behind it. Yep.
back yonder.
Yep.
Behind
Yep.
the yellow
Yep.
label.
Ah.
So if those of you that are new or not familiar with the show here or the podcast or me in general, anybody who's on this drum up here, again, all these my bar shelves are actually made from bass drum, and anyone who's up on this one are guests that we've had on. Again, these are rum guests that we've had on the podcast. And again, we're up to 105 episodes now that started back in 2020. But these are our guests that are from out of Florida. So these are all from other locations. And then the one down here is our Florida rum guest that we've had on. We've got some code rum in there. So our good friend, y'all's good friend, Johnny Ringo, he's in there too. Doc Brown from
really bad rum.
Really bad rum. So
Terrible.
that
Yeah.
Kevin loves that drink that I made.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin
Yep.
McLaughlin still talks about it, right?
Still does. Asks for it everywhere.
Jupiter rum, Copper Bottom. They're here in Florida. So these are all of our Florida rums. So Bombarda. So a whole bunch of stuff here. So these are some of our guests that we've had on either the podcast or the happy hour show. So definitely check it out.
Very cool.
So yes. So anyway, so we are a little bit over our time here. So hopefully you got a chance to check out our question there. How many times do you check Facebook every day, or something to that effect? How many times a day? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I said something
Same
to
thing,
that.
but different. Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
And like I said, rate, review, subscribe, follow on Facebook, all that stuff. Come on, guys. Go over to the podcast. Go over to Apple. Find the podcast. Hit the 5-star. Write a little review. Because that stuff, you hear everybody talk about it, because that stuff does matter.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, check.
Mhm.
Same thing with the Jams and Cocktails podcast, and so forth. And again, we keep hinting and kind of sprinkling a few things in there. Drums and Rums and the JNC podcast. We're working on some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of doing some little bit cross shows, obviously with JT coming on the happy hour, and us going over onto the Wednesday show for Jams and Cocktails, and a couple other different ideas, a couple other different shows that are all within the same alcohol, spirits, fun, music genre of stuff. So yes, we're alcoholics. Yes.
Any excuse
To
to
drink.
drink. Yeah.
Any day that ends in day.
Ah. Mm-hmm.
So all right.
Even just the why. That ends
Why?
in a why.
Why? Do we
Why?
need a reason why?
Cheers.
There you go. Ching, ching.
Ching ching.
So, all right. So this is Paul. So again, do we got any other shameless plugs? I don't want to make sure we forget.
No, I don't think so. Just tune in next week. We're gonna be playing Match Game. It'll be fun. And support us and local
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
and Florida Man. Support
Florida, yes.
the Florida Man.
That's
okay?
right.
Yeah.
Support me. I'm the
and
Florida man.
woman.
Florida woman.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Support them too.
Yeah. And only rums.
Yeah, and only rums. My page will be up later.
All right.
Naked feet.
Yeah,
Nick,
feet, blowing up balloons, whatever you want. Yeah, I don't
empty
know.
rum bottles.
Yeah,
Come onto my only rums page to see me
blow
drinking.
into bottles.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'll play a song, Twinkle Twinkle. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Have a great night. We will talk to y'all later. See ya.
Toodles.
Did I do better this time?